with this. Hi, thanks for joining me to do Bible journaling. Helps if you click the right button. I'm like, why is it's not doing anything? Silly me. So today we are going to be working on our illustrated faith gratitude documented, and I'm going to try to do 30 days. But because today is a class day, we're going to do day 2, and we are it's not going to be the 10 minutes or 15 minutes I'm going to try to do every day. We're just going to do what I've picked, and that's what we're going to do. So that's how it's going to go. Hello, Stephanie. Thank you for joining me. And Carol. Hi, Carol. All right. So today, Illustrated Faith has a promotion over on their print and pray shop that it's called Gratitude Documented 2017 Wordfetti. It's free, so you can go get this and print it out. And every day, I cut the top 2 off because that's what we're doing. I've already done the first day and we're doing today too. But it goes down through day 30. And the first day is a prompt of what it's going to be about. And then you have a verse. And then you have 3 things that you could kind of do your journaling off of if you wanted to. So you can print that out. And that doesn't cost you anything. So if you wanted to do some Bible journaling, that's a good way to get started. So today, this was day 2. The first word is reading. And then it's Nehemiah 8:8. And then 3 prompts are gain understanding, blessed with, and then wisdom. So let's turn to our Bible page. Wait, let me find out. I have a book here to prop up this side because it's kind of on the smushy side here. And then I got a couple of paper clips this time to hold my paper because oops, guess I'm not gonna need that. I thought I was, but guess not. Let's put that over here. Okay, so I'm gonna put the paper clips to hold my page down. And our verse is, they read from the book of the law of God, making it clear and giving the meaning so that the people understood what was being read. So that is our verse for today. So I hopped online and I found a girl reading a book. This little image is from Mo's Digital Pencil. It is called A Good Book. It comes with some books here on the ground and some socks, and then there's some books on the little thing here. And the lamp. I thought that would be too much to draw on there, so I just didn't put it in. You know, creative license. I just took it out. So I'm going to watercolor my piece. So let's see. Hi, Dee. Thanks for joining me. So that's my idea, is to have the little girl reading, and I put a little cross on her book there that she's already engaged in. And I'm just going to use some watercolors to paint. Let me find my plate. So I have a cheap dollar store plate here that I usually mix paint on. I'm going to use Jane Davenport's, I think it's called, let me see. I want to say this one is just the neutrals. And then, so I've got that out. My Illustrated Faith box, and then a Prima Odyssey set. So these have a bunch of really dark autumnish colors, so I thought those would go good with the devotional for this month because they've got some pinks and browns and stuff in there. But those are my choices. So I'm going to go ahead and paint the girl's face first. And I thought this buff color here would be perfect. That's the reason I brought this one. It's got this little bit of cream colored paint. And we're just going to paint our girl. And I drew the girl on with a Sharpie marker. It's like a fine tip Sharpie marker. And then I dried it with my heat tool to make sure that it was set. Because sometimes I did prep my page with some gesso too, before I forget that. So I've done gesso, put gesso on the top. And then I did my Malto masking fluid here on the words so that I wouldn't accidentally color those in case I got crazy with my painting. And then I dried it all with my heat tool. I got a little too much water here in my paint for my... It's one thing about when you put the gesso on is it doesn't let the ink go into the page very well. But I don't want it to bleed through to the other side. And that's just personal preference. I know, crazy, huh? I don't care about covering up the words, but I care that it goes through the other side. Oh, we had a request to go down, so let's do that. Okay, is this better? You see a little bit more of my junk here. All right, so our chair here. Let's do our chair. Well, let me see. What colors do we got? We've got, let me get out my little kit here, because I kind of want to go with some stuff for this, because I don't think there was a reading word in here. Let me look at my... No, it doesn't say reading. I think one of these said reading on the back. Right here, thankful for reading. So we might cut that up. Let's leave that out just in case. Okay, so let's paint the chair. So let's go with maybe some of this brown. I better open all my boxes so I have choices here. All right, I think I'm gonna go with maybe this little number 79, whatever this orangish brownish color is for my chair. You think that's a little too dark? Let's see. I think I'll maybe start with this orange first. It's kind of like this color here. Let's go with this orange on this one. And then we can add the brown on the edges to make it have some shadows. It's going to be very colorful. Oops. And usually I do, I colored in with a pencil and I always wipe my arm across it. So today I just thought I will draw the girl on with the pen first. That way I don't have to worry about dragging my arm across it and smearing it everywhere, because that's what I did. And I ended up doing it up here on the top of this chair a little bit because the gesso's on there, the pen didn't dry right away. So I ended up hitting it with my heat tool so that it would dry. So I didn't have to worry about wiping my hand across it. So you girls that are helping, be thinking about maybe what kind of words we want to put on there. I know I want to put the reading on there and thankful, but do we want to put something else? Or if you've grabbed the other kits, do you know of some stuff, embellishments you'd like to put on, or any of that stuff? I never feel like a professional painter. Hi, Casely. Thanks for joining me. So, are you girls doing the challenge over at Illustrated Face with your 30 days of gratitude, or are you just hanging out and getting ideas and stuff like that? Okay, let's dry this, and then we'll try to put something else on here. Okay, let's do these little the legs. So I think I'm going to use this brown right here. So that's number 78. Whoops. Went outside the line. Oops. Forgot which paint tray I was using. Stephanie, did you go get your Bible journal? Yes, you did. Awesome. I can't wait to see your first page. So did you pick up some Bible journaling kits, or are you going to use a devotional, or are you going to use just a verse you like in your Bible? To get started. Okay, let's see. I'm thinking that I'm going to maybe paint this line on this chair brown too. So let me get a little bit smaller paintbrush because that one's pretty big. All right, let's see if we can do a little bit more on this poor girl's legs now that I colored them orange. And I might have to go, after I get done, I'll go over the lines again with my pen. Okay, let's do a little bit of black on our Bible here. Even though mine's blue. Okay, let's see this little cushion here. Should we paint the little cushion orange too, or should we do You're right, Carol. The word nerd one does remind me of that. I actually brought that in here because I was thinking I might use that stamp from that set on there to stamp something. Because I'm like, oh, we could use that on there. Okay, so let's add a little bit of shadows to our chair here. So let's go with maybe that number 79, the brown one that I was going to use to begin with. Let's try that. Okay. It is kind of nice, Stephanie, to have something that to get started with. The Illustrated Faith ones are, I like them, but I'm not loving the new kit format. So I hate to say that, but I don't love it as much as I did before before they changed. So if you go over to I'll put a link later. For the Buy the Well for God over on Etsy, they have some really cute kits for like $22.50. We have to pay shipping, but for less than $30, you get a really nice kit with a bunch of, like, I call it the cutesy factor. They have some really cute cutouts and stuff. So I really like them. When I get done, I'll show you one I did with some little birds that I wrote from them. And if you haven't taken the survey, Illustrated Faith is currently doing a survey about what you love or don't love about their new kits. So if you haven't read that, make sure to head over to their Facebook page, and if you're not loving them, and fill out the survey, and maybe they'll do a little bit of changing up again. You can also start with doing I know a lot of people are just scared to get started in their journaling Bible. Maybe decorate the very first page. Put your name in there, and then do some stuff like that. Kind of a jumping off point where you're not really in the you're in the Bible, but you're not on one of the pages with all the words. Hi, Miss Flower. Thanks for joining us. Okay. My chair's looking pretty good. Okay. Now we got this little stool over here. Well, I better dry this. And I'm thinking she's going to have blonde hair. So maybe, how about this sand? This looks promising. We'll try that. We'll see how it goes. All right, this little stool over here, I'm thinking that I don't want it to be orange. I don't want it to match this little anything else. So I'm thinking that I'm going to go with this yellow right here. Yes, this is my Mr. HeathersHobbieHaven's putting his 2 cents in up there. My daughter today decided that I came downstairs and I looked straight at her and I go, "Did you trim your bangs?" No. I went, "Really? Because they're like an inch long in the middle." "No, they're not." So I took her upstairs and I trimmed the other side because, you know, they never get the whole thing. So we trimmed the ones, the left and the right side where it wasn't in the middle to where it was even. And so then she was all upset that it was only an inch short. And I'm like, well, why did you color your hair? Or why did you cut your hair? And this is like the 3rd time. So I'm wondering why we have decided we still need to continue cutting our hair. I was hoping she would have grown out of that the last couple of times, but evidently not. So this will be the third time she has trimmed her own hair. Crazy child. So Dee, I'll have to send you a picture. I'll take a new picture of her. I bought her this gorgeous dress to wear yesterday, and she hasn't worn it yet. But I'm like, oh, we can take your picture in this really pretty Christmas dress or whatever. It's got black with some butterflies on there. And I'm like, we'll take your picture. And now I'm like, great, your bangs are an inch short and sticking straight up. That's not going to look very attractive. Maybe it can be our Christmas card picture. Alrighty, let's see. What color did we use for this chair right here? This little, I think I'm going to use a little bit darker color down here. Let's try this cocoa. Maybe I'm going to put that on here too. I don't really like this red color. I can't remember what color I use now. Oh, it's probably the same color. Okay, let's see. We've got this yellow and we've got this. Yes, Dee, you're right. Those kids are always being creative. I wish she'd be a little less creative with her hair, though. Maybe she's going to be a hairdresser when she grows up. She'll have lots of practice on hair cutting. All right, so I'm thinking I'm going to call that good for my chair. So let's put all this over here. And then, I didn't even need this plate. Let's see, we need to put some words on here. So I want to do what I do with my words. Oh, right here. Okay, so we've got our thankful, so thankful. I think we can take this off. And then I printed out this. Let's see if I can get it out. They had some, they also have over in the print and pray shop, they have a bunch of all the prompts that you can print out on some sticky paper or whatever you want to print it out on, and then you can use those. So I'm thinking I'm going to use this. So we can put so thankful and then for reading. That's, I think, my plan. Okay, so the other day, I was watching one of the other girls' channels. I think it was Lindsay's channel. And she was doing this little thing where she stamped her word, and then she stamped the word with this little gritty thing, and then she put it onto her page. So I'm thinking maybe I might do that. I really liked it. I'll probably completely mess it up. But we've got blue, green. I'm thinking this green maybe goes really good. Well, I think I used that last time or yesterday. Pink. Whoops. Or this goldish color. What do you girls think? Let's take a vote. I missed that chair too, that bright red chair. We used to have a chair just like this, only it was red, like red, like fire engine red. It was really cool. It got wore out. So no gold. Okay, so no gold. I got this green pin. Or, well, that's kind of matches this blue pin. Brown. What do you girls think? I'm thinking this blue kind of goes crazy with this orange over here. Although this pink would kind of go tie in, I guess, a little bit more with it. I don't think I like this green. I used that yesterday. Okay, I'm gonna put these over here so you girls can see what colors there are. And I'm going to, so you guys can vote. And then I'm going to maybe go over this poor girl's legs here because they're looking kind of sad. I got a little crazy with my painting and colored over the lines. Oh, here comes Dee. Hi, Dee. That's my Deekia dog. Did you decide to come in for a visit? Somebody left the gate open for you? How's it going? Okay, lay down. Okay. Well, I better do around over here. All right, so brown or pink? Okay, so I'm thinking I'm gonna go with this pink. And I'm going to try to do that little stamping thing that Lindsay did on her channel. She had a tip for Tuesday thing, and I'll try to remember to put a link down in the description box afterwards. And I'll make sure too afterwards that I put all of the stuff that I used in the description down below. I just never know what I'm going to use, so I don't put that in there. Okay, so we're going to stamp this up like this, and then we're going to stamp it on here. Whoops, I didn't stamp all the way. Okay, wait a minute. I didn't move my wipey thing. Here, let's see what this pink looks like. Oh, that'd be pretty. Okay, let's wipe it off. Dry it on my pants. Okay, let's try it again. That's better. And you could do multiple colors. I think she did like a little ombre effect or something on hers. I'm thinking maybe I need to have something under here to make it a little bit harder. Okay. So, oh, I'm probably gonna want this, put this so on here too. So let's go so. Let's go thankful like this. Okay, well, I'm not loving that now. I'm thinking it's gonna have to be a little bit darker. Let's put that back. Let's just stamp it with this pink, because it's gonna have to be a little bit darker than that. Okay. I'm gonna do it again. Oops, let me dry it on my pants. Because it didn't go right here on this little K. This K, maybe it just looks like that. Okay, let's see what we can do. Still didn't do it. All right, but that's gonna have to do. Okay, so I'm gonna do, and then I'll dry it and I'll go around it with my pin so that it's darker. But in theory, that's a good idea to put the little stamp on there to make it different. I haven't used this one yet, so let me dirty it up. Okay. Okay, let's blast this. Oops. Okay. And then, so we've got this reading here that I printed out, or we've got this green one that we could do, or I brought in some letters that we could stamp reading with in this blue, maybe. So what do you girls think of that? I'm going to go ahead and rub this stuff off while you're deciding. So there's, cut this out, you use the orange one, or use some stamping. And I didn't even need to mask this because I didn't go up there. I didn't put a bunch of paint all over my page this time. I better go from this way. Because I didn't bring my ruler in. Okay, let's see, let's put this back in here because there's still a bunch of prompts on those that we could cut out and do. Okay, so D has voted for this, like this, and we could also do, oh, I gotta find a tag. Let me see. What kind of tags are on? If I have some tags in here, let me look. I don't think any tags. Yeah, they didn't come with any stickers this time, so let me see here. There's one here that says family. I'm not really liking that. Okay, so not this. What else we got? Let's look. Here's some. Oh, here's some words. No. Okay. Let's see. I think there were some tags in here, so let's go. Let's look through here. Well, this is going to be a good one. There's a giant tag. Excuse me. I like this leaf. Okay, that's our tag choices. And then what do I do with that pink washi tape? Oh, here it is. So I also have this pink washi tape that I could put on there. Where was there other washi tape? Oh, yeah, there's washi tape in this. There's also this brown washi tape. This is just, I just hate this brown. I don't... Man, I'm getting picky, aren't I? Okay, so give me a thought on these tags. This one's really big. So we've got green. This one's kind of pretty. Grace. Family. Oops, am I turning it the wrong way? Family. Grace. A flower. Grateful. This kind of goes with the chair. Memories. That kind of goes with the chair. An acorn. This is really large. Giving spirit. Okay, so I'm going to peel this off. Hopefully. It's got, I printed it on some sticker paper, so we'll see how good I am at getting it off. It may not happen. Oh, that was easier than I thought. Oh, I spoke too soon. That was easier than I thought it would be. I'm sure that was just pure accident that that happened. And I always put the day on there so I know what day I did it. Okay, so we've got these little words too. We could use these. Our words today are wisdom, blessed. Here, I need to gain understanding. This is a good one for me. Here's our verse. Reading. The flower one matches the big letters. It does. This little, wait, this little flower, the little blue flower one. It does match the little, it kind of ties in the pink here. And then we can maybe put this, you know, like this. Because remember, I don't care if I cover up the words because I have a Bible. I read my Bible on an app on my phone, so I don't care if I cover it up. I don't think I'm loving these big fat ones. Okay, and Dee likes this one. Let me hold it over here. I think I'm liking the flower one too. Okay, so now I seen somebody, they put some washi tape up here, kind of reinforce the sticker or the tabs so that it didn't fall off. How many tabs do I have over here? Oh, I don't have very many tabs over here, so I could put it like right here. But I'm wondering if I should put some of this washi tape. I just don't like this washi tape. I don't know what it is. That just doesn't go with my coloring here. Okay, we're just gonna have to go without. And these cutouts, they're from the Illustrated Faith Gratitude Documented Bible Journaling Kit, and they have verses on the back. I put too much glue on it. Okay, then we got this. We could put this little thing up here, maybe, to tie in with this. I'm kind of liking this down here on the chair. I'm going to stick this on here. Oops. Oh, maybe if I put thankful for reading and then put to gain understanding. Huh. I think I'm liking that. We're gonna have to put it like, think about 2 over here. Oops. All right, do you think I should put this thing on here? I keep moving it around. I'm kind of thinking that maybe I'm just not going to put it on here. But blessed with reading and wisdom. I could put and in here, but then we're going to put that. I can't put it over here because it goes with the chair. Oh, maybe I could put it right here. And then should I go around the outside of the boxes with the pen to highlight them a little bit? I think I'm going to put this over here. Yay, that's where I put it. Behind the chair. All right, girls, should I outline? I'm thinking maybe I should outline the boxes with the pen so that they really stand out like this word up here. Oh, I didn't glue this down. Okay, I'll start down here. We'll try this one and see how it looks. Maybe maybe I should go outside of the box a little, not so close maybe. Whoops, not like that. Okay, I'm thinking that that looks pretty good for today. So thankful for reading to gain understanding. I'm blessed with reading, and I'm going to gain some wisdom. So that is it for today. Next week we are going to do, I think it's the 9th. So we're going to do whatever the prompt is for day 9. So day 9 will be, let me look. Day 9 is children, and the verse is Psalms 127, 3 through 5. So that will be super fun to do that one. So this was our long class. So I'm going to be doing something every day, and I'm going to record it, and I will try to keep it under 15 minutes. I'm going to set a timer, and whatever I can do in 15 minutes, that is what is going to be for that day. Because I don't want to spend an hour and a half every day doing Bible journaling. It'll just... I have a million other things to do too, but I'd have to get up at like 4 a.m. to do that. So God will inspire me, and I will come up with something for every single day this month, and I will post it over on the YouTube station, and I will post the finished pages over on the store blog, so you can go check them out. They're all going to be on one post so that you'll be able to go back later and see what they all look like. So thanks guys for having fun with me doing some Bible journaling, and I will see you next Thursday at 7:30. Have a great week. Bye-bye.